Hi, it's Joe, and I hope you're doing well. I wanted to take a quick update because I've been talking with a lot of business owners who have been using this downtime recently to better understand why their marketing isn't working. And I hear a lot of different ideas, a lot of different strategies, a lot of different things being tried. And most of the people that I talk to have been very frustrated because what they're trying isn't working. And after speaking with quite a few of these folks, I think I've got a pretty good handle on what's missing. And it's these three things here: message, movement, and machinery. And I want to explain why these are. Because if you are not a full-time marketer and copywriter like I am, you may not understand some of the nuances of why these three things are really important, right? Why message, movement, and machinery are the three things that I see missing every time. Let's look at message as an example. It's really easy to run a Facebook ad, but just because it's easy doesn't mean it's good, right? I can take a basketball and wander out at a half court. It's easy to take a shot. It's not very easy to make it. That's what's happening with these messages. If you don't know who you're speaking to and you don't know how to get their attention, your message is missing the mark. And you could have a great message, but it may be in the wrong place. There are short form and long form messages. Short form messages are all about getting attention. Just like my dog who just poked his head up over here in the corner, when something happens that's not expected, that draws attention. And that's what short form messaging is all about. If someone is scrolling on their Facebook feed and they see something that's unexpected, that gives you the opportunity to draw them in. So messaging is really important, as well as movement. Just because you have something interesting, just because my dog popped his head up from around the corner a minute ago, doesn't mean you're going to do anything, right? I have to be very clear and specific about what I want you to do as a result of what you've seen that's caught your eye. And this is another step that's missing with a lot of small businesses. You may have a good ad that does capture someone's attention, but when they click it, you send them to your website. Well, your website's really, it's an online set of information about your business. It may not be the right thing to send them to. So having movement towards the right thing is very, very important. Your ads need to move them to a landing page that talks more about what you were explaining in your advertisement. And what you're explaining there is considered long form messaging. Right now that someone is on your landing page, you have their attention. You can take a few more moments and you can speak to them about exactly who you are, how you help them, and what they need to do to get that assistance. By the way, just because someone comes to the page doesn't mean that they're ready to do business. There's a process in the machinery called remarketing. We don't have control over when someone sees our message. We don't have control over when someone makes movement. What we do have control over is the machinery behind the scenes that dictates what we do when they do things. When someone comes to a landing page for the first time, your marketing materials, your software, should be able to identify that person and put them on a remarketing list so that that person sees more and more information from you, because you don't control when and where they are or what they're doing when they see your information. They could be on Facebook on their phone, browsing at a stoplight, or next in line for the grocery store, or on their couch. We don't really know. But if they take interest in you, you need to have the tools available to make it really easy for them to follow up with you. So those are three things that I help small businesses with. And I do that, by the way, with a short project. I don't necessarily want to jump in and work with just any business, and I don't know that most business owners would just take a chance and hire any marketer. So I like to do things a little differently. I like to prove what I'm doing works, and I like to pay for my own program. So what I do is put together a short 30-day project. And that project is based on your business and your needs and your goals with the types of clients you're trying to draw in. And then by building the short form and long form message, by creating clear movement to landing pages, and then by having the machinery in place to capture and convert leads, to remarket to people who take interest but don't take the next step, and to basically show you your return on investment. With those three things in place, I can provide you with a very clear, very well drawn out marketing campaign. We run it for 30 days. That gives you tremendous insight into what your ideal clients, customers, or patients are doing. Are they clicking? Are they liking? Are they commenting on the ads? How many of them are converting into new business for you? And then my expectation is that the revenue generated from that new business in that 30-day period would pay for months of our work together going forward. So at that point, you have a small marketing project investment. And by the way, you'll learn a lot about your business and the people you're trying to draw into, and you keep all of that. And then that project will then bankroll ongoing marketing assistance so that you can spend less time worrying about your marketing and more time focused on doing what it is you love about the business you got into in the first place. If you got into business because you love marketing, you'd be a marketing person like I am, but you're not, which is why you're watching my video. So I'd like to offer that type of assistance with a short-term 30-day project focused on the right short and long form message, creating effective movement, and then the machinery in place with my own platform that will make it really easy for us to track and follow and manage and follow up with leads, and then to show you a dashboard of performance so you know exactly how effective your marketing is, and for every dollar you put in, how many dollars come back out. If you'd like to learn more, let me know. There's a form here on the page where you can do that. And I'd love to set up a 30-minute consultation with you where we'll talk about where you are with your business, the challenges you faced in the past, and I'll give you an overview of what that type of a project work would look like together. We'll get right to the point. I want to make sure that that is worth your time, and if it seems like a good fit, I'll tell you how we can start that process very, very easily with minimal effort on your part. I hope this has been helpful as we've talked a little bit about the three pieces that I see missing in most small business marketing campaigns: message, movement, and machinery. This is Joe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.